Hi, I'm Tom, and I've always had a passion for cheap, fast sailing boats and making them better. This is my 2007 Foiling Moth that I recently purchased off Facebook Marketplace for just $100. In this series, we're going to finish off the boat, get it out on the water, and then find out how fast you can go, how much fun you can have, and if you're even competitive on a boat that costs just $100. Alright, so it's been a week since I painted this and did anything on the project. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the paint job's come up. As you can see, it is quite, I don't know if it comes out in the video, but it's a little bit kind of orange peely. So you can just kind of see there, see it's got that like texture from the roller. So what I'm going to do today, Sunday afternoon, is I've been to Autobarn, so that's a good source for wet and dry sandpaper if you want to buy it online and just pick it up. And I bought a whole bunch of wet and dry paper up in the higher grits that I didn't have handy, and then I'm just going to go along and put the time in and just smooth it off. I did that on an A-class that I sailed about 10 years ago. I don't know if it made a difference, but it definitely makes you feel better when you know you've done everything you possibly can. So I don't really care how it ends up looking. It's pretty red. But I really want it to be smooth. That's what I do care about. So yeah, headphones going on, podcast going on, and back into it again. I think that'll do for today. I got up to 2,000 grit on the main hull. Still got a bit to go. I might go, I've got 2,500 there, so I'll go with that and then finish off the wings. And yeah, after that should be able to flip it over, and really happy with how smooth it's come up. Like it's smooth, which is what matters. So.
At this moment that he knew he f***ed up.
Okay, so that was Tuesday night done. Finally got the boat back up the right way. Sanded to 2,500 grit, all polished. Thanks to my friend for lending me his buffing machine. But then, as you'll have seen, I was just cleaning up the foredeck, and there are a few bits of undercoat here that I couldn't get off because it's 2-pack. So I thought I'd just quickly hit it with the acetone, and just didn't think that single pack's not that durable, and a little bit of acetone dripped down here, and it just started to rip the paint off. So have to touch that up like relatively good. It's just that's pretty annoying after 3 weeks work. So if you use single pack paint, don't let acetone go anywhere near it. So it's sad day today. We've had a proper Southern Ocean gale come through here all week. Like, it has been literally, I think there was out in Bass Strait, which is about 40k over the fence. I think they got 80 knots on like Tuesday, and there was a 17 metre wave recorded off Tassie on the wave buoy. So my poor little shed has been getting an absolute battering. As you can see, this whole edge is completely mangled. So that's why this doesn't fit down over the sides anymore. It's sort of a bit of an emergency measure. I bought 4 buckets from Bunnings, and then I've filled them up with water. So I've got 80 kilos of water hanging off it to try and hold it down. And at one point I was looking out the window and I saw the whole thing get airborne and come back down. So basically all my stuff is everywhere. So I'm just going to have to try and tidy up enough so I can actually do something. I've basically got all the materials to finish this boat. I've just got to get the time to do it, and the space, and not have all my stuff everywhere. So I've been to Bunnings this morning, got some essentials, got another tarp, because I had to literally cut those walls off because the whole thing was going to blow away, and you can't get those little ribbons undone once they're sort of too tight. So yeah, got a tarp, a bunch of tent pegs. I'm going to just put that up along that western wall to try and stop this breeze ripping through here. Hopefully that'll settle it down enough that then I can actually tidy up and it won't just be a mess again. And then we'll get into the actual boat building. Okay, so the first little job, now that I've kind of cleaned up enough, hopefully the audio is okay because it's blowing 25 to 32 knots at the moment. I'm going to try and do up this, or just repaint this little bit of paint where I accidentally took it off. So here I just found this little tiny crack in the wing that I wanted to patch up. I didn't really worry about it from a strength point of view. It was just, keep the water out of it mainly. So I just found this really lightweight bit of fiberglass tape, put that on there with some epoxy, and that was all good.
Good evening. Melbourne has been hit hard by destructive winds in a wild 24 hours that forced schools to shut and left almost 200,000 homes and businesses without power.
Empty hearts and neon lights. Playing with my mind. Gotta get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly.
So this is another one I just wanted to patch up. I might have dropped this wing somehow when I've been painting it, or I don't know how this happened, but yeah, I thought I'll put more of that lightweight fiberglass tape on there because it's easy to work around the corner. Unfortunately my scales didn't survive all the rain and the wind, so I had to try and measure the epoxy with a measuring cup, but then it didn't really go off properly. So after I hit it with the heat gun to try and cure it, it was still just a mess, even though it was fast epoxy. So I took it all off and did it again with 5-minute epoxy, which worked just fine. So I thought I'd quickly just put some clear coat on the gantry and the wings. I got probably the second cheapest one from Bunnings, which actually seemed alright. I should have probably put more coats on, but the way I saw it, I was just adding weight, and I've already made the decision that the boat just needs to look good, but don't need to spend forever making it look great, otherwise I would have spent forever on the painting. So yeah, that just made it look a little bit nicer and a little bit shinier. Then I had a few little issues getting the gantry to fit properly now that it's sort of fed into the hull, so I did have to knock off a couple of little high spots with the Dremel, but yeah, that was nothing too serious.
Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. I hate all this overthinking.
So I was a bit nervous about getting acetone on my paint, as you can imagine. So while I was in Bunnings, I found the most useless and harmless looking thing I could find in the solvent section, which was water-based terps, and used that to clean the wings, which seemed to work out alright, and my red paint is exactly where I left it. So next, to attach the gantry, I invested in some new stainless steel bolts just because it's going to have a bit of load on it with me hanging off it. Then I decided to put Tef gel on the threads where they're going through the carbon fibre, just because you can never be too careful with carbon, stainless and seawater. And then just to be super safe, I put washers and lock nuts on the bottom, but I also put Loctite just on the sort of end with the nut, because I really don't want these to come undone, because that would suck. It was a bit fiddly trying to get that nut on that bottom gantry bolt. Unfortunately, I seem to have lost most of my spanners in the chaos with the weather, but I did find my cheap Bunnings socket set, which saved the day. So yeah, that's basically where we're up to at the moment. Sorry about the lack of videos. As you can see, it's been a bit tricky. But thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back soon with another update.